Hi, I'm Reiki Master Therese Johnson, and I don't know about you, but I believe it's time we all brought more joy, peace, and love to humanity. What do you say? Shall we start with ourselves? Reiki can be transformational in this way. It's a method that can help us all transform our inner beings and those of the people around us. It's a simple, easy, natural technique to learn. We all have the gift of natural healing. We just have forgotten how to use it. Think about it. When you were a child and you fell down on your knees playing, your first instinct was to put your hands on your knee, right? And that's where hands-on healing starts. Reiki is pronounced Rei-Ki. The Rei meaning universal divine life energy, and Ki meaning life force. Thus, Reiki is a spiritually guided life force energy. While Reiki is spiritual in nature, it is not a religion. So how does Reiki work? Reiki works mainly with intention. It's all about intention and using the divinely guided universal life force energy that we're all capable of accessing. The energy comes through our crown chakra, through the center of our head. It comes down into our heart chakra, and then it comes out through our arms, comes out the palms of our hands. It comes out our eyes, and it comes out the bottoms of our feet. So it is amazing. If you go like this with your hands, you know, when you go like this and you rub your hands, and then if you just open them just a little bit like this, you kind of feel that static cling. That gives you a little bit of a sense like what the energy can feel like when you've been attuned and learning to practice the Reiki healing energy. So what is a Reiki session like? Basically, someone can be in a chair or on a massage table or just about anywhere. And they are relaxed usually. We want them to be comfortable in a nice setting. And most people say that when they receive a session, it just makes them feel very in almost like a meditative state sometimes. Some people see colors or visions or feel like they're dreaming, and it's very good for stress reduction. And it's usually 20 minutes is the best, shortest time, but you can do a treatment for 10 minutes. But on average, 45 minutes to 1 hour is ideal. Some people may need more depending on their conditions or their illnesses, what's going on with them. So it's really quite enjoyable and it's very gentle. So it's a great treatment. So what can be treated? So Reiki is most famous for pain relief, and that's why it's used in a lot of hospitals and hospice and cancer clinics. It's also very good for surgery. It helps speed recovery. If you have Reiki done before, during, or after surgery, it can speed the recovery by 50%. They've done clinical studies. You may have seen Dr. Oz show where he talks about Reiki during heart surgeries, and they had Reiki practitioners come in and do Reiki while they were doing the surgery, and how incredibly smooth and efficient and faster the healing process was. So it's an excellent treatment for whenever you're going to have surgery. Reiki is great for the whole body, mind, and spirit. It's powerful and gentle. It's good for plants, animals, water. In fact, they did a study on some agricultural fields on the Central Coast in California, and they had different plots of land, and they did Reiki on some of them. They did nothing on some of the others. They did traditional farming methods with chemicals and pesticides, and then they did one plot where they just Reiki'd the water on that plot. And interestingly enough, the plots that received the Reiki grew healthier and better, even the plots that didn't have any chemicals or pesticides to kill off the weeds. So the crops were way more prosperous. So it really truly is good for plants, animals, as well as people, and it's good for Mother Earth. So who can learn Reiki? Reiki is simple. We all have the capability of learning Reiki. It's a gift that we all have. We've just forgotten how to use it. There's 3 levels of Reiki. There's the physical, mental, and emotional. And that's how we break it up, although the Reiki energy itself doesn't necessarily flow through you just for the physical, mental, or emotional. It's the divine healing that knows where to go. The Reiki practitioner is just the conduit, and the energy flows through the Reiki practitioner, and the divine energy knows where to go on wherever you're sending it to and what the person needs. Generally, the energy will go to, it prefers to go to heal the cause rather than the symptom. So it will usually do that first. Unless somebody's in pain, then it will definitely go to heal the symptom first. So when the Reiki practitioner gives an attunement to a practitioner to become a Reiki practitioner, the way that attunements work is that it's kind of like an initiation, you could say. Our bodies have currents that produce energy fields. You might have experienced this if you've ever had acupuncture or you do weightlifting, because when you get acupuncture, they put little needles in your different acupressure points in the body. And sometimes you can feel when they put a little needle in there, you'll feel like a shoot of electricity shoot out of one of the spots. And the same with weightlifting. If you've ever done weightlifting, sometimes when you lift a weight, you'll feel a blockage in one of your little acupressure points, and you'll feel the electricity shoot out of that blockage. So that's kind of the part of the energy flow that is flowing through you, and as it's going through you to the person you're working on, it also energizes you, it doesn't tire you, and it also can clear and help any blockages that you're having going on too, because the Reiki energy loves a clean temple. So the amount of energy that each person holds is a little bit different. In the beginning, because the energy is so gentle, it knows exactly how much energy each person can hold. So it flows through, like I said, you're down the middle of your body, through the chakras, if you're familiar with the chakras. And we call this the hairline. And every one space in there, when you first start, after you've been attuned by a Reiki master, your hairline may be about this big open. It can hold this much energy. The more you practice, the more your hairline opens and the more energy you can hold. And also the energy likes a clean temple. Your body is your temple. So the more you have a clean temple, the more energy you can hold as long as you're practicing. So the more you practice, the more energy you can hold. So keep your body as a temple. Reiki healing energy contains the consciousness and spiritual energies necessary to help us solve our problems and live with each other in harmony. I'm also a Board of Registered Nursing continuing education provider, so continuing education credits are available for all classes. Are you ready to raise your consciousness? Then sign up to learn Reiki today. Namaste.